There's a talent crisis, and we can't find enough people.
As soon as we started growing fairly rapidly around 2016 and 17, we were having trouble getting people trained. Our leaders said, hey, give me somebody with 3 years experience in iOS and Android programming. There were no people with 3 years that a little company like us could recruit. So we said, we're gonna have to train them. Jobs here, like in other companies, are tremendously specialized. Our software is different, our culture is different, and if you just have somebody come in and haphazardly train them, it's going to be a long road to get people up to speed.
In the past, Arvest has very much gone in kind of a just-in-time recruitment process. So as we have a position open up, we went to the recruiting market, tried to find the skill set, and bring them into the Arvest associate team. It worked well for a number of years, but what we're seeing is that the competition for talent and recruitment has increased dramatically.
The talent model is to go for people who already have all the skills in their back pocket. And with the apprenticeship model, we're able to kind of expand that out and focus on the non-traditional talent where they may not necessarily have all the skills today that they need, but they are willing to learn and they have the aptitude to learn. So we are kind of breaking the barriers to entry with this program and allowing people who wouldn't necessarily otherwise be successful in these roles, allow them to come in and show us, knock our socks off really, because every single one of our apprentices has done wonderfully, and we couldn't be more proud of what they've done. If we focus on this culture of apprenticeship and the apprenticeship model of bringing people in, and helping train them through classroom training, and then the experiential learning on the job, and then mentorship, we can truly grow our own talent. And that talent is twice as likely to stay if they've come through the apprenticeship model.
And we've learned that apprenticeship programs are a better way to train people. I think when we first started apprenticeship programs, we didn't realize how valuable they would be for a recruiting tool. It's helped with training, it's helped us get higher quality talent coming in the business, and there is no question that this has helped us make these people productive faster. The overall cost of this is not a cost, it's actually a benefit.
The apprenticeship program for recruitment and retention, it's not only for our current workforce, but also attracting new workers into Arvest. One of the things that we've seen with the apprenticeship program from outside Arvest and bringing people into the recruitment is that you can bring some non-traditional skills into a role that isn't obvious. It's not unusual for a barista to have a passion for technology that doesn't show up in their normal job. And they're faced with this quandary of, I need the job that I have to pay the bills, and yet how do I then move toward my passion? And the apprenticeship program gives that amazing opportunity to take someone and let them change their career without putting them at risk. A lot of times for somebody who's embedded in a career, they have to make a hard decision to say, I stop working here to go to school there. And so you get into this process of, I not only cease my cash flow in, but I increase my cash flow out to go to school. The apprenticeship gives them that bridge where I can continue to earn as well as build a new skill set.
Apprenticeships are such a great model for IT and tech because it's an ever-changing world. Apprenticeships really allow for those in-seat incumbent workers to stay current on new technologies and new skills that they didn't possess when they graduated. And also for those non-incumbent workers that are new to role, it's a great opportunity to get into a role and advance your career. Not everyone knows what they want to be at 18 or 22 or 24, or maybe they did, and then there was roadblocks or barriers that prevented them from getting into that field. And apprenticeships are all about what you can do now and what you can do in the future. It's worth it. It taps into another talent pool that is untapped into, that there's a wealth of people out there that can perform your job that you may not think that can.
The role of the Arkansas Center for Data Sciences is very strategic as both an intermediary on behalf of the employers in the state of Arkansas who are really concerned about this tech gap between the demand for IT and cyber tech talent and the supply of that talent. Because that was the mission of a nonprofit organization, what we've been able to do is act as the intermediary and the sponsor for registered apprenticeship in the state of Arkansas for IT occupations. What that has allowed us to do is to be able to eliminate all the barriers to entry for employers to look at registered apprenticeship and say yes versus looking at it and saying no. We act as the interface to the Department of Labor. So companies don't have to be their own sponsor. They don't have to worry about the paperwork. We manage the project implementation for them. And that's an additional piece that a lot of companies say, I don't have a resource to do that, especially the first time.
The relationship that PeopleSource has with the state of Arkansas has been amazing. I've experienced nothing but like an open door policy. From the governor's office to Department of Workforce Services, Office of Skills Development, ACDS, everyone has really just embraced PeopleSource.
It's very important to partner with people. Partner with companies that have done it previously. And I've been working closely with both the Office of Skills Development and the Arkansas Center for Data Science, just learning more about it and bringing it here.
I would say if you're interested in starting an apprenticeship program, do it. The positivity of the individuals that you're able to bring in that want the training, that see this as an opportunity, has been amazing, and we wouldn't have experienced it without the apprenticeship program.
My advice to anyone considering a program would be get out there and do it. Get your first class going, learn from it. I think some of our best advocates are our graduate apprentices, and then their managers who are seeing the benefit of getting a skilled workforce and upskilling our current associate base.
A lot of folks that we talk to after we tell them the whole process, they say, Lonnie, this sounds too good to be true. But we say, hey, we're not selling you anything. All of these things are in place today. When they look at that, they go, well, then where do I sign up? And that's what we're hopeful for, working with you at the Office of Skills Development.